When it comes to comprehensive vehicle insurance, there are different service providers within the Kenyan market who offer this type of cover. So this cover compensates you in the event of losses arising from accident, theft, fire, and also covers third-party liabilities, which are losses caused by a vehicle to other people and their property. Comprehensive insurance claims have been a main bone of contention within the Kenyan market, where you find there are a lot of complaints on delays and speed at which insurance claims are resolved. So in this video, we're going to look at some tips on how you can be able to accelerate your claim payment for comprehensive vehicle insurance. So the first step, in the event of a loss, always make sure you've made a prompt report to the insurance company, whereby they are supposed to provide you with a claim form. So this claim form, you also need to make sure you're filling in the correct information and the information which is ideal or relevant to your type of vehicle insurance. So when buying comprehensive insurance, there are exclusions where these exclusions clearly state the event where your insurance company won't be able to handle the claim. So make sure when filling in the claim form is in accordance to your policy document, so you are adhering to all the terms and conditions. Next, you also need to make sure that you have your police abstract in good time. So you find that a lot of people give up on following up with the police officers who have an obligation to issue you the police abstract. So you can find that you may go there and find the police officer who came maybe to the scene is not at the station, maybe the base commander is not at the station to sign the police abstract. So you need to follow up in person and avoid a lot of time wastage, since without the police abstract, the insurance company won't be able to start the claims process on their end. Now, once you have your police abstract and the filled claim form, always make sure that the driver details were up to date. So this is the driving license and the ID. So you need the copies of both when filing for your claim. So once you send these documents to the insurance company, it's always wise to still follow up. Don't assume that once you've sent the documents, they are already working on them. So in some cases, you might send the documents to someone, and the next day, they've gone on leave, and your file is left pending, and there's no one to attend to it. So follow up both through email, telephone, and physically to the insurance company. In the event maybe you're far, it's ideal to get someone on the ground who can be able to pursue it directly with the claim officer. Now this increases pressure on them to act and forward the file now to the next level. So since you're dealing with the claims officer, they need to prepare your file and send it to the claims manager. So in the event that your vehicle needs repair, they will recommend a panel of garages, or if the insurance company has their own assessment center, they'll tell you to tow the vehicle to the assessment center. So always make sure also this is handled within good time. And when choosing a garage by yourself, it's also ideal to make a physical visit and identify a garage which matches your current needs. So you might find that there are garages which specialize in personal vehicles, whereas others are really good at commercial vehicles. So depending on the type of vehicle which you have, choose the ideal garage for this. Next, you need to follow up that assessment is done in good time. So the insurance company needs to appoint an assessor. So the assessor has a duty to go and assess the cost of repair and liaise with the garage to identify the agreed upon cost of repair. So with this, the assessor needs to send back the assessment report to the claims officer. Again, here you also need to follow up. So you might find that now the delays is on the assessor. The assessor maybe did the report but is yet to send it. So this is also costing you in terms of time. Next, once the claims officer has the assessment report, now you need to follow up with the claims officer to make sure the repair authority is issued. So the garage then will not be able to start on the repairs until they're given a repair authority by the insurance company. So with this, once now the garage is issued the repair authority, now you have to follow up with the garage to make sure your vehicle is given priority in terms of repair. So you might find the garage is dealing with over 10 insurance companies, and all these companies have their clients within the garage. So you might find that there's also laxity on their end. Let's say there's a part which is missing on your vehicle. They might ignore your vehicle and focus on the other vehicles where the parts are readily available. So you also need to add on pressure to the garage to make sure your vehicle is given priority and repairs are being done within good time. Next, after the vehicle has been repaired, now you need to go back to the claims officer and make sure they've notified the assessor to go and do the reinspection of the vehicle. So the reinspection process involves verifying that the vehicle repairs were done as per the repair authority. This entails checking whether the parts which are to be replaced have actually been replaced and the parts which are to be repaired have actually been repaired. Now once the reinspection is done, you also need to follow up to make sure the reinspection report is sent back in good time. Once the reinspection report is sent back to the claims officer, now you need to follow up to make sure the release letter is issued in good time. So the garage won't be able to give you back your vehicle until they're given a release letter by the insurance company. And also with this release letter at hand, you also have a right to go and reinspect the vehicle yourself and make sure that all repairs were done and the vehicle is restored to the original state which it was before the accident. So once you get your release letter, now you can be able to go to the garage and collect your vehicle. So those are the main hassles involved in a typical motor accident claim. So you find that a lot of delays are caused here by the different service providers within this chain, also including you as the vehicle owner. So always take the responsibility, either you or your intermediary, to follow up and make sure things are moving in line. And in the event that you notice that maybe your insurance company is not satisfactory, or you haven't really been treated well within the market, we have different options within the Kenyan market, which is an advantage to you as the consumer. So make sure you liaise either with your intermediary or directly with an ideal insurance underwriter who is more positioned or better positioned to handle your insurance claims. Next, we look at a typical vehicle write-off claim.